Live lecture will use Wimba, a live streaming internet classroom or similar program, which hosts all of the traditional features of a physical classroom, such as an interactive whiteboard, the ability to raise your hand to answer a question, a button to push to let the presenter know you have a question, a voting feature, the ability to type a question to the presenter or to other students, etc. The presenter can share his or her screen with the audience to show how to navigate through a certain site or view a particular document. They are able to give a PowerPoint presentation as well as hold the ability to speak live, such as a Skype call, where the audience can see the presenter's face and vice versa. The presenter can turn the presenter's role over to a student if they have a question or if they are giving a speech, a debate, etc., and wish to address the audience. Our site will publicly post the access addresses needed to enter the virtual classrooms. A special feature for one who does not have internet connection is the ability to call in and listen to live lecture over the phone. You do miss the visual presentation, but are able to access the audio presentation until you are able to view the archived lecture. The opening page of live lecture will have an area showing lectures being attended now, a recently archived section, most watched lectures tab, as well as a subject and presenter search bar, allowing for easy archiving and searching. The next section of the site is called Global Classroom, which is a space where teachers and schools can upload lesson plans, articles, journals, activities, documentaries, and their live lectures under subject areas and grade levels. This will be where students can connect with other students looking to collaborate or work on similar projects. Global Classroom will also work as an educational resource for students looking for mentors or looking to receive additional help or information in a certain field of study. Schools and students will sign up with choosing a language preference and then going under subject preferences, then grade level, in order to find information in the appropriate comprehension level. All live lecture series will be linked into their appropriate category in Global Classroom through the use of tags, allowing for easy searching by keywords. If every teacher who hears about this site decides to post the lecture or lectures that they feel they present the best, in whichever field this may be, as a donation to the advancement of a global education forum in order to help students worldwide to have a better understanding of the subject area in which they themselves are the most passionate and knowledgeable, we will have an incredible start within our database of lectures. In order to verify the legitimacy of the lectures and the information they present, we will require them to enter their credentials, and as in many open source sites, we will have volunteers verify their credentials while also looking to everyday users, such as in Wikipedia, to work to bring to light faulty information. We will also provide space for comments below each lecture to aid in this process. If inappropriate or inaccurate lectures are posted, we reserve all rights to remove the entry and to restrict further participation in the site. The last major section of the website will be the World University of Leadership's homepage, which is where students will be able to apply to the university, receive updates, and submit assignments. Assignments can also be submitted by mail. As mentioned briefly before, the World University of Leadership offers both bachelor's and master's degree programs, which are designed to reach students worldwide who would be unable to afford a traditional university degree as it is provided today. World University of Leadership is a new university which has graduated over 150 students with their unique CD-based distance education program. The university is currently being reestablished under new management. Those of us at World University of Leadership feel that only when equal access to education, especially higher education, is achieved, will we be able to successfully pull ourselves out of the many issues that are facing our world today. Just as it is better to teach a man to fish or how to grow his own crops than to solely provide him with food aid, which can eventually lead to dependence, the same goes with all needs. When one is provided with an education to learn how to provide for himself or how to work through difficulties by learning from others who have successfully come through similar situations, the types of returns will be exponentially more helpful in the present and future generations, for knowledge can be used as well as passed on to others. In World University of Leadership, we wish to offer you either a bachelor's or master's degree in NGO Leadership, government leadership, or business management. Our degrees are through CD distance education, meaning that all of the course material, lectures, reading materials, such as journals, articles, and assignments, are all to be found within the CD package, implying that no internet is needed in order to complete the degree. It can be helpful for additional research, but it is not necessary. However, having access to a basic computer is, in order to open such files. This is one reason why we wish to open computer-based learning centers in the sustainable communities. These will also be powered by alternative energy. The degrees are expected to take approximately 4 years to complete, but may vary due to the speed and time dedication of the student. The course is offered at $1,400 USD for the 4-year course, breaking down to less than $1 a day. Although we understand that this is still a cost that many in the world cannot afford to front, so for those who are qualified, we are more than honored to offer such students 80 to 100% scholarship. We see the need to create future leaders from all stretches of life, including the impoverished regions of the world. In understanding that today's universities are in many cases only accessible to those who are privileged enough to afford such costs, with few exceptions, shows us that only a small percentile of the world's population ends up becoming globally recognized in being qualified to hold top positions of higher leadership, or hold top jobs in positions of higher leadership. In analyzing the implications of such data, we see the need in developing educated, ethical, and inspired leaders from all stretches of life in order to balance the scales and bring opportunity to all, not just those born into wealth. Tony Lennart, founder of the World University of Leadership and the Institute of Advanced Leadership, has helped end 2 wars in Eastern Africa by working directly with government leaders and rebels through his thought leadership training and ideas such as win-win. Tony Lennart is recognized as a revolutionary leader of today and is the developer of our CD-based curriculum, tying in lectures and articles from powerful world leaders, world-renowned authors, and top business executives. So when you study with World University of Leadership, you are studying from the best of the best. A part of the grading system at World University of Leadership involves advanced students grading newer students' work. As we begin developing such sustainable properties through our mobile permaculture school, and begin creating partnerships with like-minded people and groups who wish to turn their land into sustainable communities, our network will grow, allowing us to establish links between our sustainable communities worldwide. Connecting these holistic communities in a global network of individuals who are truly thinking globally and acting locally. As we expand as a collection of organizations, we are able to invite increasingly more individuals into our communities to experience our lifelong learning education centers computer-based learning labs, and permaculture design certificate courses, PDCs, while increasing the productivity of the land which we are on, restoring the resources, and creating provisions for our future. As my friend Erin Elton says, living and working within our sustainable communities, there will be no such thing as orphans, for we are able to create such an environment which embraces everyone involved. I am currently working as an event coordinator of a new group called We Care Organization and Festivals. We are raising money through charity events to provide outreach services such as first aid, counseling, and alternative education to the youth living in the ghettos of Kampala, Uganda, while working with organizations such as Peace for Children Africa to help their orphanages implement permaculture systems, to aid in the provision of their own food needs, develop additional resources on their land, and increase the fertility and productivity of their land. Once the sustainable villages are established, the children of these communities would be excellent candidates for the sustainable villages. Thank you very much.